Today, we're doing the chocolate chip cookie. The technique we're learning here is called the creaming method. So that's where you cream together your sugar and your butter. And you use this with cookies and baked goods, right? So here we have melted butter, and I'm gonna pour that right into the mixer. And I have half a cup brown sugar and 1 cup white sugar that I've already mixed. And that goes in too. You'll see I already did my mise en place. This is all already put together, which is great. It speeds up the process. We're gonna mix this. We're gonna mix this on medium until it's smooth, all right? And what you're doing is incorporating that sugar and the butter together so that your finished product isn't grainy, right? We don't want this to be grainy before we add in our other ingredients. Don't try and speed this up by going to high. It's just gonna spray liquid everywhere, I promise, okay? And it doesn't help with the texture of your cookie. If you overwork it, it can make it tough. Okay, once that's fully come together and looks smooth, we're ready to add our next ingredients, okay? So we're gonna add our eggs. We're gonna add 2 eggs on low. In some recipes, you will add an egg at a time. With this cookie recipe, you don't need to do that, okay? This is gonna be just fine. We're on low here. I'm gonna crank it up a little. All right, now we've got that all together. We're gonna add our flour. This is 2 3/4 cups all-purpose flour. In she goes. And then, so we've got flour in, so we're gonna add in on low, because if you don't, you get a flour bath and nobody wants that. And you can see it coming together. So I'm gonna up it 1 more. And 1 more again. Now you may need to scrape the sides. I didn't need to do that today. Everything mixed well and came together great. So that's awesome. We have salt and baking soda. I have them separated just to show you guys, but you can mix that into your flour, no problem. And then we're gonna crank this back up to medium. Make sure we mix that really well. All right, and then we got 1 more mix. We're gonna add in vanilla, that's a 1/2 teaspoon. And then chocolate chips. If you want an extra chocolate chippy, I do about 1.5 cups. Too many chocolate chips seems like a great idea until you're getting in there, and then it doesn't hold together because it's just chocolate chips. Guys, here we have chocolate chip cookies. This is obviously the dough. So I'm gonna get this on sheet trays, and then we're gonna refrigerate this dough for 10 minutes, and then take it out and bake it at 375 for 8 to 10 minutes, and you just gotta go by color. You're looking for the edges to have browned and it to be a little firm in the middle, and then take them out. Cookies keep cooking once you take them out of the oven. So if you wait until they're done in the oven, they're burned, okay? So that's that carryover heat we've talked about before. You see here, I've got them formed. I use a scooper. I use the blue 2-ounce scoop, and they're gonna go into the refrigerator. You wanna make sure you leave room for these to expand. So if you tried to put more than this, it's a bad idea. Make sure you have plenty of room, okay? Here are our finished cookies. They are phenomenal. They're gonna be chewy in the middle, but cooked, and then a little crisp on the exterior, especially around the edges here. But this is the way a chocolate chip cookie should be. I recommend a tall glass of milk. You would also microwave these for about 10, 15 seconds. Scoop of vanilla ice cream. And if you're feeling real gluttonous, microwave some peanut butter and drizzle it over the top. So here's a close-up of the cookies. They are spectacular. Thanks, guys. See you next time.